Hi everyone, welcome back. This is day 2 in Singapore. Let's see what today has in store. Jet lag had me up at 4 a.m., so I went out for a quiet walk around Orchard Road, passing places like the Royal Thai Embassy. By pure luck, I found a 24-hour Starbucks, and this one is actually the very first Starbucks in Singapore, opened back in 1996. Inside, there was this wall full of decorated cups, each one with different designs. Really unique and nice to look at. Grabbed some coffee and pastries to take back. After breakfast, I hit the gym, hoping to tire myself out for a bit more sleep before heading out again. For today, we're heading to Chinatown, then Arab Street, and later back to Marina Bay for the night lights. Instead of the train, we decided to take bus 174 that would take us to Chinatown. And just like the UK, Singapore has double-decker buses, so of course we headed upstairs. Some habits never change. Honestly, don't skip the bus. Singapore's streets are way too nice to just go underground. It feels like a mini city tour, so I definitely recommend taking the bus at least once. We arrived in Chinatown, and within minutes, you can feel the vibe change. It's busy, colorful, and full of life. Even random corners have something interesting. Statues, details. Then these windows, simple, colorful, but somehow really photogenic. And this is where it starts, Chinatown Street Market. This place has everything, souvenirs, snacks, random things you didn't plan to buy, but somehow you still want them. Chinatown is one of the oldest parts of Singapore, and you can really feel that mix of history and modern life everywhere. This is a really fun wall painting. There's a man sitting and writing with an empty chair next to him, so you can pretend to sit next to him and snap a great photo. And these hanging notes. People leave messages and wishes here. It's actually quite a nice little moment in the middle of all the chaos. After all that walking, priorities changed. It was time to eat. Welcome to Maxwell Food Center. This place is legendary. It might look simple, but don't be fooled. Some stalls here are even in the Michelin Guide. This is Tian Tian Hainanese chicken rice. And yes, that queue is a very good sign. We went all in, steamed and roasted chicken, for research purposes, obviously. Even Anthony Bourdain came here and loved it. It doesn't look fancy at all, but this is one of those don't judge it moments. And yeah, awards to back it up. Simple, comforting, and honestly one of the best chicken I ever had. And this laksa, rich, creamy, and full of flavor. To finish, fresh juice because Singapore heat is no joke. Lemonade and passion fruit, easy win. After lunch, we wandered around Chinatown a bit more and came across the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple. It instantly stood out. The main entrance was actually from the back that day, so we made our way in from there. Just a quick tip, make sure you're dressed appropriately. If not, they do provide covers so you can still enter. Inside was beautiful, colorful, peaceful, and full of detail. It was actually our first time visiting a Buddhist temple, so we just took our time and soaked it all in. I'll let you enjoy these moments. After that, we headed towards Arab Street for a completely different vibe. We crossed this beautiful bridge on the way to the bus stop, and honestly, the walk itself felt like part of the experience. With the skyline, greenery, and flowers all around, everything just blends together so perfectly. After a short ride, we arrived at Arab Street, heading towards the famous Sultan Mosque. This place is surrounded by amazing food spots, lots of Middle Eastern and halal options to try. You'll also notice murals like this. Arab and Middle Eastern influences are part of the culture here, reflecting Singapore's diverse heritage. Then we stepped into Haji Lane, probably one of the most colorful streets in Singapore. It's full of quirky shops, clothes, anime stuff, gifts. You never know what you'll find. And then we found this fun little photo booth spot. You can pick props, hats, sunglasses, all sorts of random things, jump in, choose a background, and take some really fun photos. Definitely a good laugh. And this is what I love about Singapore. One street feels cultural and traditional, then you walk a few steps, and suddenly it's all modern city vibes. By this point, the heat was definitely kicking in, so we went looking for something sweet and refreshing. We found Dessert Gallery and went for a mango dessert with jelly and ice cream. Honestly, exactly what we needed in that heat. All right, time to head back to Marina Bay. Yesterday jet lag messed up our plans, so this is our second shot at catching the night lights. We made it back to Marina Bay Sands, and this time a bit earlier than planned, so we had some time to properly explore. This place is honestly on another level. Marina Bay Sands opened in 2010 and has become one of the most iconic hotels in the world. Even if you're not staying here, you can still come in, explore, and enjoy the restaurants. There's everything from casual cafes to high-end dining, some with amazing views over the city. Now, the famous rooftop infinity pool, that one's only for hotel guests, so unfortunately no sneaking in there. But you can visit the Sky Park observation deck for the views. The whole place just feels luxury everywhere you look. From the design to the atmosphere, it's definitely worth coming in even just to walk around. Since we had time, we stopped by Origin Plus Bloom for a quick coffee. Surprisingly, the prices weren't too bad either, especially for a place like this. If you remember from yesterday, we spotted the casino, so this time we decided to check it out. You'll need your passport to enter, but once inside, it's a full-on casino experience. Tables, machines, everything you'd expect. Next stop, Supertree Grove at night, so we started heading that way. And this is where Singapore really begins to shine. Even before the show starts, this place already looks unreal. These structures are part of gardens by the bay, and there's even a skywalk you can go up. Paid entry, but worth it for the views. You'll notice people already setting up, lying down, saving their spots, and honestly, that's the move. If you want a good view, come early, find a spot, and just relax before the show starts. And once the music starts, I'll just let this speak for itself. After the show, we started walking towards the Merlion, and honestly, this walk alone is worth it. We're leaving Supertree Grove now and heading towards the Helix Bridge. Just a short walk, but it connects two of Singapore's most iconic spots. And there it is, the Helix Bridge coming into view. You can already see the structure twisting ahead over the water. From Helix Bridge, we continue along the waterfront towards Jubilee Bridge. Then, we spotted Hokkaido ice cream, and if you've seen our Japan trip, you already know we couldn't resist. One vanilla, one melon, instant throwback. This is the start of Jubilee Bridge. From here, it's one of the best walking views in the city. Now we're making our way from Jubilee Bridge towards the Merlion. Just a straight walk along the bay from here. And after the walk, we finally arrive at the Merlion. With Marina Bay Sands right behind it, this is the classic Singapore view. The Merlion is a symbol of Singapore. It represents its fishing village origins with a lion's head and fish body. Quick tip, if you want the light show, stay near the Merlion. But for the fountain show, head to the opposite side near Marina Bay Sands. By this point, it was definitely time for dinner, so we stopped at MOS Burger, a popular Japanese chain. They've got some really interesting options, like rice burgers instead of buns. The chicken teriyaki one was a standout, simple but really good. And just like that, after a packed day, we were completely done, tired, but in the best way. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't miss our final day in Singapore coming next.